Do you feel like you're gripping onto something in your life, something that may not even be relevant anymore? Does it feel like it's time to let go, but you're just not sure what to do? When we are able to let go, we really create the open space for new energy, prosperity, and more. And the principles of Feng Shui are essentially about living with what you love. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 simple Feng Shui basic questions to ask yourself to really help you decide what to keep and what to let go of. This greatly simplifies the process and really helps you to create space in your life for growth, abundance, and prosperity. When we let go, we create space for new inspirations, and we learn what new things, places, and people will motivate us to become the highest version of ourselves. And Feng Shui is all about creating a home that holds abundance and love. And Feng Shui principles teach us all about living a prosperous life. And life truly is about joy. So with that in mind, in order for you to have space for what is most important to you and most joyful, you must learn to let go. When we let go, we activate the law of attraction by utilizing our home environment and an abundance mindset to really open up for growth, acceptance, and joy. So if you're ready to learn a few simple tips that will really make a difference, be sure to give this video a like and hit the little subscribe button and the bell so that you'll receive notifications when I post new Feng Shui videos every single week. This is the place to learn how to align your home and mindset to hold abundance, joy, and happiness with Feng Shui that truly empowers you to uplevel your success, prosperity, and inner harmony. And before we get started, if you'd like to learn more how to actually apply Feng Shui principles to your home and life, I would like to invite you to my brand new exclusive Feng Shui community. It's called Feng Shui for Prosperity. And here in the community, which is free by the way, and not on Facebook, you can actually take my free mini course, Feng Shui Secrets for Financial Flow. In the community, you can also join the conversation, ask questions, and connect with other Feng Shui enthusiasts. You and I can also connect on a one-to-one basis. So there's a ton of great resources in the community. So I really hope to see you there. The link to join is in the description. Okay, so let's get started. We as human beings tend to want to hold on. We hold on to things in our home, people, and even places. And we hold on because they are familiar. It's what we know and it's what feels comfortable. Until it's not. Oftentimes we come to certain times in our lives where it's time to let go in order to move forward in our life. So either we've held on for too long, or we've accumulated too much stuff, or we're holding on because we are afraid of what might happen if we do let go. So I want to inspire you and motivate you and help you simplify the process. Also, I want you to know that if you feel the need to let go, but you're not sure what to do, it's okay. We've all felt like that at some point in our lives. And this indecision and overwhelm could really be around items in your home, or maybe it's a relationship or a job, or it's stuff that you've bought that you've never had time to release. And it could even be limiting beliefs, the thoughts that swirl around in our heads that we say to ourselves. So from a Feng Shui standpoint, in order for the qi, the energy to flow, whether it's in your home, within yourself, within your mind, it needs open space. It needs a place to accumulate. So when we have too much stuff in our house, for instance, or we're holding on to a relationship or other things, we're actually holding the space with something that no longer serves us. And by doing that, we're actually kind of preventing what is for our highest good to come through. Now, I realize it sounds really easy to just say, just let go. But in truth, there are times that it's confusing and it can be overwhelming to know really when to let go or what to let go. So here are 5 simple Feng Shui questions to ask yourself to decide whether you want to keep something or let it go. So the first question to ask yourself is, do I love it? As I mentioned, Feng Shui is all about living with what you love. And this goes for the items in your home, the people in your life, and how you spend your time. So as you are deciding whether to keep or let anything go, first start with this one simple question. Do I love it? Do you really love it? Does it bring joy to your life? Does it light you up? Does it feel abundant? Do you love spending time with this person, item, and thing? Does it bring the energy up in your home and life? If the answer is yes, then it's a keeper. It's good to surround yourself with what you love and those people who love you. Love is the highest energy of all, and it really opens you up to abundance. So think more about how you can surround yourself with all the things and people and places that you absolutely love. If you come across something that you question, It's simple to really ask yourself honestly, is love the foundation? If so, you've got your answer. I like the saying, it's either a heck yes or a heck no. And if it's a no, then just know that you can let it go and something so much better is on its way. So another essential Feng Shui question to simply ask yourself is, do I need it? Does it have a purpose in my life? Does it have a meaning? If so, then once again, it's a keeper. If not, it may be time to let it go. Also realize that things and people, even jobs, careers, cars, homes, all have seasons in our life. What we needed at one point in our life may be different than what we need now or in the near future. So it's really important to assess what your needs are today and what is most essential to you living your best life today. And this goes for the things and the stuff that you accumulate in your home as well. It's easy to buy stuff, but it's often harder to make decisions once you own it. And if there's a lot of stuff and a lot of decisions to be made, that could be really overwhelming as well. So go slow and take a few things at a time to decide if it's really necessary and if you need it. One pro tip that I did want to recommend, that as you are clearing clutter in your home, especially if you find clutter clearing challenging, which is normal by the way, then set a timer for 15 or 30 minutes or an hour or whatever time you know you can actually commit to then just focusing your energy for that time period that you decide. And then you can know that there is an end in sight, and then once you go through that area, you are done. Which brings me to the third question to ask yourself. Is this relevant to my life today? So this is super important because in order to grow into the highest version of yourself and create a home that you love and that attracts abundance, it's essential that you create the space for growth and personal development and self-development and of course expansion. When we really look if something is relevant to our life today, this provides a simple perspective of whether it's a keeper or if it's time to let it go. When you ask yourself, is it relevant to my life today? It's super powerful to come from this perspective because your life changes and you change. So be sure and be really honest with yourself about whether this thing is still relevant to you today. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday or last week or last year. It's about now. So a powerful exercise is to meditate and imagine that you're walking and talking to an older, wiser version of yourself. In meditation, you can ask yourself if this thing, person, job, or home, whatever's on your mind, is still relevant to you in your life. And you'll either get a feeling or an answer that then you can make a clear decision on. And by the way, if this video is resonating with you, I'd really appreciate it if you could give it a like button so that it can be shared with more people in the algorithm. Thank you so much. So the fourth question to ask yourself, and this is when you're really dialed into working with Feng Shui, with the Feng Shui framework and the Bagua and your intentions, you can ask yourself, is this thing, person, whatever, relevant to my intentions? So like when I work with my clients in the Harmony Blueprint program, or if you've listened to any of my Feng Shui videos, you'll know that we always start with your intention. So when you're incorporating Feng Shui intentions into your home, it has got to have a meaning and purpose. Otherwise, you're just kind of moving stuff around. So when you start with your Feng Shui intentions, it really gets the flow of energy moving. And I'm sure you've heard the phrase, where intention goes, energy flows. So as you were deciding whether to keep something or to let it go, look at your list of intentions and really determine if this thing, person, job is supportive or unsupportive of your intentions. This is a simple way to make a clear decision. And here's another pro tip. Also realize that if you do move on to something new, you want to move forward because you are super excited about the new thing, person, place, or job, not because you're leaving because you don't like what you currently have. Be very intentional about the starting off point and the energy from which you move forward. Ensure that it's from a place of joy and enthusiasm instead of trying to get away from something. Otherwise, you risk taking all that baggage with you. So be really clear about your intentions and focus on a few key intentions at one time, which is way more effective than trying to round up the whole world with a long list of intentions that will feel overwhelming. The other key point about working from your intentions is to trust your gut. You already know what to do, and your body is letting you know. So as you are making decisions, you may get a feeling in your body. It could be in your gut, it could be the hair stands up on the back of your neck, or some other sensation. So trust that, lean into it. The answers are already inside of you. And question number 5 that you can ask yourself is really a practical way of making a decision whether to let something go or not. And you can simply ask yourself, is it broken? If so, am I willing to fix it, and when? From a Feng Shui standpoint, we want everything in our home to be in really great condition. So broken stuff brings the energy down and it lowers the vibe. And it's no fun to look around and see something that's broken or even a dead plant. So if you have something broken in your home, simply ask yourself if you can fix this. And are you willing to fix it? And is it worth fixing? Depending on what needs fixing or needs to be repaired will determine if it's worth keeping or if it's just time to let it go. If it's simple to fix or something that you still really love, then it's a keeper. If it's broken and it will require a lot of time, energy, and perhaps money to get it back to square one, then it's an easy decision to let it go. So once again, be honest with yourself if you're willing to fix it. If you're willing to fix it, then make a plan to fix it fast. You want to up-level the energy in your home as quickly as possible. So whether it's something small like a lamp or a bigger thing like an appliance or broken furniture, or if it's something more emotional like a job or relationship, this question still applies. Also know that sometimes a broken thing really isn't broken. It just needs more love, attention, and TLC. So with that being said, it's important to note that letting go could also be getting out of your own way so that you can see the beauty in what you are questioning. Remember that love is a very powerful energy. So the more love you can put into and around your decisions to keep or let go, whether it's honoring yourself with your intentions or finding the energy to fix something, just know that you are creating something so much stronger. So I hope this was helpful. There is so much cool stuff to learn about energy flow and Feng Shui and prosperity in your life. So if this is interesting to you and you'd like to learn more about actually applying the principles to your home and life, then once again, I'd like to invite you to join my brand new community, Feng Shui for Prosperity. This is where you'll have access to my free mini course, Feng Shui Secrets for Financial Flow, and you can join the conversation, ask lots of Feng Shui questions, and connect with other Feng Shui enthusiasts. Also, you and I can connect on a one-to-one basis, which would be great. So I really hope to see you in the community. The link to join the community is below in the description. And once again, thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for even more Feng Shui videos like this. If you have questions about your home, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And for now, I'll leave you with my next video to help you create a prosperous life with Feng Shui. See you in the next video.